We are back. Welcome back to Parking Lot Takes. That's Brandon. I'm Christian. How was it?
It's pretty great.
We have now both fornicated in the same mask. Oh, no, wait. Fornication. That's...
That's the second time you've gotten that wrong.
That's the second time.
You got that wrong the first time with Brandon that one time. I remember
Brandon?
that. Yeah.
What?
Because I'm Spider-Man.
Oh. Dang it. Dang it.
I'm not Brandon. I'm Spider-Man.
Sorry, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know what this feels like?
What?
That morning show they do in Homecoming at the school.
That's pretty cringe.
That's kind of what it feels like right now.
Yeah. Well, back to new news.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
I hope I'm looking at you.
I don't know. You're looking pretty buggy.
Am I looking pretty buggy?
I know.
I think I look pretty sexy in this.
I know.
She thought so.
How was it flying with that thing? Pretty good?
It wasn't too bad.
Too bad?
I might have gotten patted down a couple times, but you
yeah.
know.
Did you really?
Yeah.
At the airport?
Yeah, I did.
You actually did?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't?
Yeah.
No, I didn't check you.
No, they didn't check me.
No.
A couple times ago when I flew. Oh, when we flew to LA, remember?
Yeah, but that wasn't a cavity search, is what I was saying.
Oh. I wish they did a cavity search.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I could do one.
Yeah, right now?
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
You know,
I'm not at that age yet, but I think I could use one.
Did you see that people were like, I wonder if they just got married?
Yes.
Did you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
And Brandon hasn't sat normal all week.
See that.
Yeah.
Yes. That was in the theory. That was in the theory of the Discord.
There's nothing up there. I can attest to it.
Okay.
Right now.
Whoa. Okay.
Right now.
Right now. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like that being the lore.
Is that we're married?
What?
Is that we're married?
That we're married?
Yeah.
We'll just never show. Well, I guess they've seen Sierra. Dang.
Well, we're married, and then we're married to our wives.
Oh, I see. It's kind of like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we're married, and then we're married to our wives, but it's not like a four-couple thing.
Yes.
It's like we have sex with our wives, and then we independently have do stuff together.
I did not have sexual relations with that man.
No.
No.
But yes, you did.
It's so hot in here.
Is it?
Oh
It's
my
bad,
gosh.
isn't it? Is it fogged up yet?
I don't know what I'm looking at. I think it's you because I'm kind of sitting this way. So
nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Spider-Man.
It did get pretty steamy, I will say. I was gonna go shirtless, but I didn't want to.
Topless.
I'll save that for the Patreon episode.
Yeah, the Patreon that we don't have.
That we don't have.
Should we start one?
I think we should.
Should we? There's some people who have Patrons, and I'm like, I feel like we should start.
I feel like we're probably at a point where we could.
Maybe.
At least for fun.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, filming more content is always going to be like a little bit more, you know. Do I have to wear this the whole time?
No, I'm just kind of waiting for you to take it off.
This helps a lot.
Yeah. Oh. So I'm gonna lay out the episode while you take that off.
Sorry for the moaning into the microphone. Wouldn't be the first time.
This is gonna be pretty chill. We haven't really talked in a while because you just got back from your honeymoon and wedding, and like we haven't filmed anything for like 3 weeks. So
we filmed like early.
Yeah, we filmed like a bunch of like pre-filmed a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna be doing kind of just catching up. It's gonna be very chill. Return to form next week because of Predator.
Yes. I'm
I'm very pumped about that.
We actually have like some good content coming out here, like TV, movies. I think for the next like few months.
What
I'm
TV?
excited about it. Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about Stranger Things.
You mean when it comes out? Here, I got you.
Oh yeah, you wanna? Wow, yeah, that thing is really hot. I almost passed out when we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when we did it.
Yeah, you and I did it that one time.
I can't
on
see
my honeymoon. I can't see anything. Wait, it's okay. Doesn't matter.
It's actually enhancing the experience.
It's like when the lights are off.
Oh my gosh, the mask choking me. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, I like it.
Wait, let me put it back on.
Wait, I like it.
But yeah, we got Stranger Things coming out. Predator Badlands. There's a couple other movies that I saw that I was kind of interested in. But then we're gonna hit the season where we're gonna have Avatar. We're gonna have some of the Christmas blockbusters. So it's gonna be a fun end of the year. Because I feel like we were in a rut for a while. Okay, Stranger Things. It's not out yet, but
I haven't watched a trailer, and I'm not going to.
Okay, I haven't either.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask, how much do you actually care about this new season?
I care a lot. What
Do you care a lot?
Yeah, why?
Do you feel like...
Weird way to phrase that question to me. And I feel like we're getting very much ahead of ourselves because I want to hear about your honeymoon. I want to talk about the wedding weekend as well.
That's right.
So, but we can talk about this really quick.
Let's talk about it really quick. The reason I asked that is because I've seen a lot of people who have said, like, my hot take is I don't really care that much about Stranger Things Season 5 because it's been so long. Like, I've lost my interest. And I didn't know if you had, like, any of that kind of sentiment.
Don't understand that at all. It always takes that long for the episodes or the seasons to come out. So
yeah, but a lot of people have said that's kind of the problem. Like, there's too much time between them.
But I
think there's some validity to it. I think there's some validity to it, but then the season comes out and it ends up being a banger, so then it kind of goes away. So I think if Season 5 doesn't deliver, it's going to feel kind of magnified because we're like, we waited this long for this. But if it's a banger, people are going to forget that.
Here's a show that has that problem genuinely, but Stranger Things gets away with it because it's so good. The Witcher.
Absolutely.
The Witcher takes way too long to come out season
pick.
to season, and you completely forget what's going on.
Absolutely.
All the political stuff.
Oh my gosh,
completely forget about it.
And it's complex. Like, you
Yes,
really
and
have to pay
on,
attention. Yeah. Because I remember picking up, like, Season 3, and they're talking about things that happened in Season 1. I haven't watched it.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. But I know the show's, like, good quality, at least, and I like it.
Have you watched Season 4 yet?
No, I don't want to.
The recast?
I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to watch it? You should.
I don't know if I care enough.
You should.
Maybe I will.
It's definitely a downgrade.
I have seen some things that got me interested, like Dolph Lundgren's in it from Rocky 4, apparently in like a kind of a cool role. I saw some like stills of it. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Like, they're doing some things to keep you kind of engaged, but like I do just kind of have the feeling like it's been so long, and like I know Henry's not there anymore, so like I don't know how much I actually care.
Yeah, losing Henry, you lose a little bit more than just an actor here, because honestly, like Henry as the Witcher had become just as big of a deal as Henry Cavill as Superman.
Absolutely.
And the biggest loss for the show, in my opinion, wasn't Henry's Geralt necessarily. It was the fact of how much Henry cared. Like, Henry loved the books and loved the games, and that's something like that is just not present with Liam Hemsworth portrayal. I'm gonna say this: I don't think Liam's bad.
I never thought he would do.
I don't think he's that bad. It just sucks because you just kind of remember it's not as good.
It's too hard to like.
It's not like he's terrible and it's the worst thing ever. And
yeah,
there are times when I'm like, that's not good, or like, that's not bad. But there are other times I'm like, yeah, he's doing a good job here. But it just, what we have before is just so much better. Yeah. And on top of that, I was thinking about, I'm like, this is the anti-David Cornsweat Superman to Henry Cavill Superman.
Yes, it is, yeah.
This is the anti-iteration of that, where it just got worse, but it's not like bad.
Yeah.
But like, whereas like I think about Henry Cavill Superman as being like, that's really not Superman, but I still have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. And
there's problems, but whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I think I kind of like how I feel about Liam Hemsworth, The Witcher.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate, and I think there's times when Liam is, and I don't even know what you do, but where Liam is trying just to do what Henry did.
Yeah. Does he try to do the voice thing?
Yeah, but I think he's just trying to sound like, I think they both
like
were
Geralt,
just trying to sound like Geralt from the game. Yeah. So I don't want to be like, oh, he's just copying Henry, because I think they're both trying to do Geralt from the game. Mm-hmm. It just,
it's just different.
It's just different.
It is like, it is unfortunate because like the show is a good fantasy show, and like people would be excited if it wasn't.
I wanted to remember to give this take. So they make such an effort at the beginning of Witcher season 4 to just cut out Henry Cavill like at all.
Do they show like flashbacks?
To its detriment, because they show flashbacks, but they don't show anything with Henry Cavill. So I don't like. It's one of the worst series recaps I've ever seen, because I actually don't even know what's going on, because they refuse to show Geralt's face.
Yes, yeah.
So they only show like random action sequences when you cannot see Henry Cavill's face.
Yes.
And so, but they missed a humongous opportunity to explain the actor change.
Yeah.
Because it starts like the series recap is like somebody reading a story in a book. An old man, and then at one point he like stops, and he has like a daughter, I think, and the daughter grabs the book and she's like, well, no, like I like this story, and she starts reading it, and they continue the recap. I'm like, what the frick, you guys? All you had to do is say, oh, this is how I pictured him, and
That's crazy.
And then do Liam Hemsworth and be like, okay, well this is all a story, and this is a new perspective.
This is her. Yeah.
So this is how she envisions him. Fine, like, and they didn't do that, and like I don't think it would have made it better, but I feel like it would have at least been an attempt to explain the recast, and be like, okay, that's fine. Like, this is how she envisions Geralt. Like, okay, whatever. Like, I just a huge opportunity to try and do something like that. And I was like, oh, frick, man.
That sucks.
I meant to write that down
funny.
Days ago. Completely forgot. I was like, there's something I wanted to say.
That's wild that they specifically choose to do the recap that way. And don't utilize
That's like, oh, like this is how this dad has envisioned Geralt as Henry Cavill, and then this girl is picking her up, which makes complete sense, because the dad would pick Henry Cavill, like or a farming man, and then she would pick Liam Hemsworth, and then the girl would pick Liam Hemsworth's dreamboat. Like, that's exactly what would happen. A huge opportunity, like a huge miss to not do that.
That's funny,
because I thought they were that. Oh, so let me I thought they were doing that, and I immediately went, oh, that's clever. So clever.
That's genius, yeah.
I like that idea a lot.
I would have bought it.
I would have bought it too. I would have it wouldn't have solved it, and it would, like, I think people equally probably would have hated it, but I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. Least, like, that's clever. You know, this is how she pictures him, so that's why he looks different. But yeah.
That's so funny. I probably should give it at least a shot and just kind of see, because I do like the lore. Did you ever play the game? I never played the game.
I need to. Every time I watch the show, it makes me want to play the game, because there's a lot that's very cool with the world, and season 1 just it's good. It's so awfully out of order. Did you watch season 1?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you know remember how they did it with 2 different timelines that you just figured out by episode 3, and then by episode 8 they're like, different timelines. You shocked?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Oh, dang it.
Yes. Yeah. It is kind of hard to kind of piece it together and follow it.
But season 2 I liked, and season 3 I liked a lot too.
I liked a lot too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I've seen all of it up to season 4.
2 is the one that opened with the guy from Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That first episode's so good.
Yeah. That's right. Did you watch the spinoff show?
No.
The Blood, The Witcher Blood.
Oh, the animated one?
No. They did that, but they also did like a origin show, live action, with like some of the first Witchers.
Yeah, I heard that was awful.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, okay.
I did watch it, but it wasn't great.
I was like,
I just wanted to see if you watched it.
You were talking about it, and I'm like, Brandon, did you like
that origin show? That was just absolutely mid. Yeah, it was fine. I watched it, like, I binged it when I was sick one time. I think Audrey watched it with me too. And I remember being like, if you want more fantasy content, like, it's there, but it wasn't like, it wasn't as good as the main Witcher.
There's a season 4. It's not terrible. I like the idea of kind of calling it nothing. Like, it rides that line a little bit where it's not terrible, but the show is the show is obviously cognizant that it's lost its greatest asset, which is Henry Cavill, not only as to bring the presence of Geralt, but also because of how much he cared, how much he brought into the role, how much knowledge he had, how much he wanted things to be done to a T. Whereas he as a fan would enjoy it, and I feel like it's definitely obvious it lost that. And they also are very, from the get go, it's so obvious they are not leaning on Liam like they were leaning on Henry. Like there's a lot more side characters who are a lot more prominent now, and they're everybody's sharing the load here. There's way too much going on. between like there's like 8 or 9 cast of characters with Yennefer. There's like 7 cast of characters with Ciri, and there's like 5 with Geralt, and they're all sharing about the same amount of screen time. It's just so much going on.
Does the Bard have like more of a part? I was kind of afraid of that. I don't mind him.
Yeah.
I don't mind him, but I was kind of afraid that because Henry's not here, they were going to give him more screen time because he's charismatic.
Yeah.
Like I'll give him that. But I was afraid it would get kind of annoying, being more centric around him and like to take away. I was kind of afraid they would do that.
There's a prequel, or there's a movie about the people that are with Ciri, the rats, which has got what's his name from Rocky,
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Because he's a Witcher as well in the show. I know that.
They introduce there's some cool characters in season 4 though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna watch it. I don't want to spoil it, but there's some big actors who come in and end up playing some cool characters.
I'll watch it. All right.
So here's what season 4 does. It's good enough to where it hurts that Henry's not in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
it's bad. It's not as good, but it's still good enough to where you're like,
these good moments. If it was Henry, it would hit.
But
that's a shame.
All I had to say. Let's back up a little bit.
Yeah, we can back. That's right. Yeah.
You got married. Woo!
My left hand's a little heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Feels good. Mm-hmm. I think I'm getting used to it. My little skinny boy hands.
What's your ring size?
9.
Not your penis, your finger.
9. That's funny. They're the same.
Dang, that's crazy.
We're recording. My bad. No, yeah, seriously, it's a 9. It's like squeezes a 9. Gosh, dang it. What's your ring size?
No idea.
You no clue.
No idea.
Only reason I know that is because I'm not actually scared, but like wearing rings has always kind of freaked me out a little bit. It's gonna get stuck. I have a smaller
ring size than you
do. Don't let this get stuck.
I'm not gonna force it in.
You're not? That's not what you said earlier.
Mine's a size smaller than that.
Yours is smaller than mine. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, that's why I pitch, you catch. Anyways,
that was on. You're probably like an 8,
probably
something like that. Because I got 2 rings. I got one that was like a little bit bigger and one a little bit smaller, just to like make sure. And the 9 is what fit the best.
Did you get like a nice wedding band or no? Okay.
I'd like to maybe get something a little bit nicer. This one is, the edges are a little rough. This is so random. Edges are a little rough, so I'd like to get something a little bit nicer. But I found it on Amazon.
I'm no joke. I am going to upgrade my ring to the One Ring.
To the One Ring?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you silver or are you gold?
I have white gold.
White gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought a nice ring, and because I didn't carry it really either, but Sierra found one, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I did learn that you can get like legit silver,
the One Ring,
like white gold One Ring, where it's the inscription super subtle, and I was like, dang it. But one day
you should though.
Yeah. Anyway,
but I'm married.
You are married. Woo! Woo!
Gosh, when we're filming this, I've been married now for quite a while.
The wedding was fun.
Wedding was
really good. I enjoyed meeting your parents.
Yes.
I felt really awkward meeting your mom. Well, yeah, that's me. Hi.
That's Christian.
I said those things.
That's right. Opposite your son.
Yeah, hello. But your dad was awesome, and your grandpa was awesome.
That's great.
The guys were super fun. Super fun.
We had a good group of groomsmen.
Yeah, we did. We felt honored to be there.
I'm glad.
I felt very honored and excited to have been a part of it all, and that you picked me to be a groomsman. That felt really cool. So it was fine.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I felt very happy to be there.
I'm glad you were.
Who would you pick as a hall pass? You hear mine? Bo Burnham.
Oh, I thought you meant out of the groomsmen.
Oh, no.
I was thinking through that. That's what I was going through.
Oh, I have an answer for that. Yeah.
Who was that?
Jeremy.
For sure.
Jeremy's the goat. I love Jeremy so much.
Awesome.
He was awesome. I really enjoyed hanging out with him. He was a blast.
He's a blast. Jeremy was my best man.
Yeah, Jeremy was sick. He was super cool. He was cool. He's handsome.
That's a handsome dude.
He's jacked too. So good looking.
He's jacked.
When we all took that arousal chocolate, I found myself looking at him a little bit longer than I normally would.
I think he was looking at you a little longer too. I must say,
longingly looking at him.
He was getting a little more physical too. I must say.
How much chocolate did I take?
one square too many, apparently.
Yeah, I just kept staring at him like.
There's no context to that whatsoever.
The arousal
just
chocolate.
Arousal chocolate and groomsmen.
Yeah,
that's yeah. We'll leave it there.
Yeah. We all took arousal chocolate.
I didn't
in a circle. We all fed each other like that.
I didn't.
Did you not use it at all? Oh no! How many did you take? Did you do the recommended 2 to the 6? Yeah?
No, I didn't.
Did it do anything for you?
I didn't do anything. I didn't use it. I tried to find it and it was all gone. So somebody must have taken it.
Jeremy
really liked it.
Jeremy liked it.
It was really good.
It was funny that he did take that arousal chocolate and he was like, "Sam, let's share a bed. Come on, come on, let's sleep together.
We can cuddle. No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's gonna be all right. Just get in the bed with me now." when we were in the back of that your freaking car, and he's like, "I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I am way more physical."
He said something. He said like, "Christian, what was it?" He said something about you, and he was like, and I realized, yeah, I am way more physical.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
He's like, take your shirt off or something?
Yeah.
It was something like.
I did prep. I had something prepped.
Oh my gosh. Whatever he said, I was dying. Oh, the comment too, where he was like, you could have Googled it.
No, stop, because I have.
You have it written down
for this.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I was rolling. Oh, that was so funny.
Here are my favorite quotes from your wedding weekend.
Yes!
Out of context.
That's great.
Ready? I shoot it into a towel all the time. And the best part of that, Lainey's response. Well, I can help you. Ready? Next one. Wow, you lost 50 pounds? I think I found it in Sam's house. I love that.
That's so good.
I love that one.
That's so good.
Ready? Big old bucket of soup. That was not as funny.
Oh my gosh.
Ready?
With context, that's
funny. Your ball's in the pond. Your ball's in the pond.
Wait. Did you guys see a ball over there? Did you guys pick up a ball? Yeah, I did. Your ball's in the pond.
You need context for that. We were golfing before the wedding, and one of the groomsmen, somebody hit a golf ball like
pretty close,
like
not
like 50 yards.
Yeah,
like not close at all.
Not like at my feet.
Not worth getting upset over. And one of the groomsmen walked up, picked it up, showed it to the 80-year-old man, showed it to him, said, "Hey, look at this," and then threw it in the pond.
and then proceeded to, as they asked, look at them and go, "Yeah, I picked it up. Your ball's in the pond."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That went from the most fun golf experience I was ever having to the most uncomfortable. You and me in the cart were just like, drive. We need to leave. This is.
I can't go back to the state of Indiana.
Ever. Like, oh my gosh. The fact that we were like on that last hole, we were like, we got to get the clubs in the car. We need to leave.
Yeah. Oh
my gosh.
All right. I'll be honest. If we look it up and it says it'll get you hard, it's not going to stop me. That's a good one.
We know who said that one.
Oh, let's take our shirts off.
Let's take our. Yeah, that was multiple times throughout the weekend. Oh, that's so funny.
I wrote down "will be careful," but I don't really remember
the context of that.
Yeah,
Wait.
will be careful.
Will be careful.
Frick.
I wish I could remember.
We're gonna have a big bang after the wedding, like in Iraq.
That's. I wonder who said that one.
Big old bucket of piss and cum.
Big old. Anyone got a bucket of soup?
Just erect.
Erect.
And Kanye back shots. That was like some of my favorite.
Oh, it's so
yeah,
funny.
shoot it into a towel was really like, that was crazy. I shoot into a towel all the time.
That was pretty
Talking about champagne and popping the cork.
Yes.
That's what they were talking about.
That's what that was the context of that.
The context of...
But out of context.
Yeah, pretty funny.
That's hilarious. We had a blast. It was so fun that, like, I'm really glad, like, I knew everybody's going to get along, but, like, it was fun just, like, before, because it's stressful leading up to it. We just had fun. We hung out, late night Taco Bell. It was a good time.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good time.
And I got you something.
You guys got a bucket of soup in there?
Yeah. Your wedding gift.
Oh, let's go.
There you go, sir.
Grazie mille. Dude, let's go. Dude, do you know I watched this on my honeymoon?
Yeah.
Let's go. One of the greatest.
It's going to look really cool right there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm going to build it, but we can put it there.
Oh, okay. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Great movie.
It is good.
Really good movie.
Better than one?
Better than one.
Really?
It's really hard. Oh, that's what she said. They're like neck and neck. But I think something about Doc Ock's storyline and kind of like the redemption towards the end just makes it a little bit more emotional for me.
Spider-Man 2.
This scene, Spider-Man 2, yeah. This scene right here is like one of the best Spider-Man moments we've gotten in any movie. It's just like, it's that moment of like the city, because in this one, he takes the mask off, they realize, and they all like agree to, keep a secret. It's just like such a special moment for like Spider-Man as a character. For like the city to come around him, but still like respect him. You know what I mean? Like, especially it's cool to kind of watch it in today's world because like, obviously like they had phones then, but it wasn't like social media like craze. You know what I mean? So it's more believable at this time, like when this movie was made, for them to actually keep his secret and him continue on. Like that kind of have that like respect for him. So it was really fun to kind of rewatch it. It's so freaking good. And Doc Ock is amazing. Alfred Molina is... Do you think he was better in this one or No Way Home? Because some people say Willem Dafoe was better in No Way Home than he was in the first one.
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
Do you think Alfred Molina was?
I don't think he got enough.
That's fair. I think Electra was better in No Way Home than he was in TASM 2.
Yeah.
I can see that. Again, it's kind of hard because you don't get the same amount of time in the movies, but I think out of all of them, I think he's better in this one.
When I think about his performance in No Way Home, I kind of more think about like, you've grown up, you like, hello dear boy, you've grown up, like that with his stuff with Toby. So that's a good question, but
he's softer in No Way Home.
There's things with No Way Home, like I think No Way Home's the third best Spider-Man movie, but there's things like where sometimes I'm like, I'm confused why you're fighting this guy right now. Yeah. But the only one is, I thought it because we rewatched No Way Home recently, and the only villain that really doesn't have this issue where it's kind of like, why are they choosing to fight Peter? Like, because of like the kind of the chain of events where they learn his identity and probably when they got taken. Is the Green Goblin. Because the Green Goblin literally learns it and then premeditates an attack on him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Whereas, like, that makes more sense for him to be like, oh, let's go get Spider-Man than like him who like learned who Peter was, then came.
Yes, yeah.
But that being said, it's before the redemption in their dialogue. But
yeah.
And I guess Electro. Yeah. For a long time, I couldn't figure out, or I thought like it was a big plot hole because Electro did not know Peter Parker's name.
Oh.
So he didn't know who Peter Parker was Spider-Man.
Oh, I remember you talking about that early on shooting the show.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
So he dies getting overloaded.
Yeah.
And he kind of says like I was kind of loading into the grid is kind of the language he was using, becoming pure energy. So I'm like, maybe he plugged in and with all the data,
he understood.
Maybe he figured it out.
Yeah.
But then though, I mean, he thinks Peter Parker's gonna be black. How black is Peter Parker as a name?
Yeah.
But whatever. No, I love that movie. I think I like the first one better than that one, but that's me.
Why do you think you like the first one?
I think the moment you're talking about on the train like is very cool. I like leaves the New Yorkers on the bridge defending Spider-Man against the Green Goblin. I like that more than that. Mm-hmm. And the only probably reason is because I saw Spider-Man 1 more than Spider-Man 2. Mm-hmm. But my context, I didn't really watch Spider-Man 2, so my context for that, like that scene, is the meme. So like it's always been a meme to me. So it's never, but like I love a hero who's like the situation he's in where he's holding the web and he's holding the train car, or not the train car, but what the heck is that thing called?
What?
the
web. He's holding two webs.
Not in that. I'm talking about one where he's holding this. He's got Mary Jane. He's holding onto the car full of kids.
Yeah.
And that situation where he's just stuck.
He's stuck. Yeah.
And Goblin's just coming by and just taking shots at him. Like that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's a good scene. Yeah.
That him just kind of sitting there, just like taking those hits over and over and over again, not being able to do anything.
Yeah.
Like that to me is cooler than that. But I understand why people like that so much.
Yeah, it probably is just like they're both really good, so it's like which one just resonates with you. Like the moments resonate with you more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think Willem Dafoe's Goblin and Alfred Molina as Doc Ock are like pretty neck and neck. Like I think they're both really good, and they're different enough that like they can both be good without like comparing too much. So it really probably is like which one do the moments hit for you more, and you're probably just going to like that one, or the one you watch the most. Like, I watched one a lot, but I think I watched two more growing up. I think I just like Doc Ock more. Yeah. But one's just iconic because of what it is.
I mean, I think it might just be the helplessness. Like, do you think that situation's helpless with the train car? I mean, clearly not.
Explain what you mean by like.
So what I like so much about Spider-Man 1 is the fact of like he's gonna hold that until he dies.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like he's not dropping. Like he's gonna hold that car up, and if the New Yorkers didn't come and hit Green Goblin and take him off his course, he would have died there. Yeah. And like, not saying he wouldn't have died for that.
Yeah, I get the same.
But it's more just because it's more of a. I think he knows he's stuck. Like, and he's there.
He knows he's stuck and he's there. This is different because it's just kind of like I know if I let go of these webs, no matter what, they're gonna go off.
Sure.
So I think it's kind of like the perseverance versus like just being kind of stuck. Like I will stay here forever and die here, or if I will hold on to this or die, before I let these guys go off the rails. Like they're similar.
Yeah, sure.
It's almost like it's probably splitting hairs.
I like how less physically like impossible one is. Like it's just something about this.
If he can't let go.
Yeah, it's just the difference. Like it's not like he can hold on.
Yeah.
But he could let go. Right. Mm-hmm. And And honestly, like those people could be potentially be fine. Like I don't know, like they, like. But I just like how they set all that up, and I just think I don't know about you, but I remember just when I was a kid pretending to be Spider-Man, I would like put like I liked those. Imagining those situations.
I did that situation.
Yeah, so
that was me. Yeah. So maybe that is why I like it more.
So like that like holding the train car, but like holding this and like just being stuck. Yeah. And like I find that just so fun. Yeah. Or like so anytime there's another property I'm thinking of when he's like somebody is like any scene, like if I were to direct a superhero scene, there'd absolutely be a scene where the hero's stuck and the villain is just punching him in the face, trying to get it. Like I just like Green Goblin. Here it is. Green Goblin could cut that web. Yeah, he could do this. He could do that. But he's like trying to get Spider-Man to quit. Yes, and that's what I think I like about that scene so much more. Yeah. Is it's more about his character than his strength. Yeah, like he can hold that car all day, but Green Goblin's like, I'm gonna see if I can get you to drop them. Yes. Like, can I get you to give up? And I think
he's toying with him.
Yeah, I think that's the
so persona cool. Versus the Because this is more just like I'm putting you in an impossible situation so that I can get away. Yeah. Because he's stuck, and that's why Doc Ock gets away. So, it is a little bit different. Well, and that's the sadistic side of Green Goblin versus Alfred Molina just kind of being controlled mindlessly by the robot. You know what I mean?
And the scenario just being choose. Yes. And then he finds a way. Like, it's cool.
Would you say, tell me if you agree with this, these feel more like movies than they do comic book movies, and the MCU Spider-Man feels more like comic book movies than actual just movies?
No.
You don't agree with that?
I think my take is like Spider-Man in the MCU is Spider-Man for the MCU.
Absolutely.
That's just kind of like
I'm kind of getting to that by asking the question. When I was watching these movies, the thing I was having come up constant in my brain is Tom Holland's Spider-Man is absolutely being held down by being in the MCU. Yeah. How he's introduced, Homecoming is so MCU centric. Like these movies, Sam Raimi really lets him sit with being Peter Parker. Like there's so many scenes where he's just sitting in the dining room with May talking. And I'm like, when did we ever get that with like Tom Holland's character? Like we have our moments with Aunt May, but like we have like so many moments with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man talking to Mary Jane, talking to Harry, talking to Aunt May, where they're just sitting and talking through like what Spider-Man's going through essentially, but he can't tell them. You know what I mean? Like just kind of having that difficult conversation about Uncle Ben or missing Uncle Ben or, the conflict between him and Harry and his dad. Like there's a lot behind the scenes of him being Spider-Man. Sure. Whereas I feel like the MCU movies, he's mostly Spider-Man. And when he's Peter Parker, it's for the joke that he's a high schooler. So he doesn't have a lot of those like more intimate, like serious moments until it really matters in the third act. So I felt like it feels way more MCU when you watch these movies in comparison for Tom Holland than...
It feels more... Oh, you just gestured to that and said this feels more like MCU.
Sorry. You really notice how much of an MCU movie the Tom Holland films are comparing to these movies. And it's been like a couple years since I've watched through like all of them, and I just really, really felt that on this watch through. I don't know, just like the moments like where he's just sitting and there's good dialogue. I was like, where is this in those movies? Like, there's not a lot.
I think people will kind of come up and say the I lard you from Homecoming with anime and I lost a Stark internship. Those two moments for sure come to mind, but I think I know what you're saying. I just think of Homecoming like it's just what they. It's how it has to work in the MCU. Like it's limited. Like to your point, they limited the story because it was in the MCU, and they kind of had to piece it in, which is fine. I'm not saying
it's fine. I mean, I enjoy those movies, so I'm not trying to like dog on it.
But they don't stand on their own as much as something, in my opinion, like Andrew's movies or Toby's movies.
Absolutely.
And that's on purpose.
It is on purpose.
Let's put it like that.
Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, I love the Civil War introduction for him. I love all that. I think it works. But
that's the best
for a Spider-Man character, he doesn't stand on his own as strongly as Andrew or Toby's. Mm-hmm. And I think you just feel it as you're watching the other ones. And I've watched the other ones since the MCU movies came out, but for some reason I just really felt it on my watch through, because we watched through. We started it 2. We didn't watch 1 because I've seen 1 recently. We watched 2 on Amazing Spider-Man 2. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something I really noticed. Sam Raimi just like spends a lot of time with Peter Parker and him just kind of building relationships with the characters.
Your question was, what do you mean by, like, I think the Raimi movies are pretty comic-y.
They're comic-y. I guess what I'm trying to explain is, like, Sam Raimi takes a lot of time with Peter Parker, I think. And a lot of those moments are just really good movie moments, good dialogue. There's no, like, crutch of it being a comic book movie. And
I understand.
MCU has those moments. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to get freaking hate for that. But, like, he just spends so much time on that stuff. His conversations with Harry and those plot lines, like, all of that is very well fleshed out. And he spends the time in those moments, and I like that. So I'm like, oh, this feels like a good filmmaker making a really good movie that also happens to be a good Spider-Man movie. Whereas sometimes I feel like the MCU movies are just really good comic book movies with good film moments. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of trying to, like, contrast the two of them. So I just feel like he just made really good movies that kind of happen to be Spider-Man. Kind of like a Nolan's Dark Knight. You know what I mean? We like kind of argue that, like, it's just skin Batman, but we know it's a really great film. I think you could potentially have that same argument for these movies. Put a different superhero suit on, and it's still just a really good film.
How do you feel about Far From Home?
I have the most just like mid opinion of it.
Yeah,
I think it's completely fine. I love Jake Gyllenhaal, and I think he does a good job. I like some of the visuals in it, but I think it's like the most mid probably out of the MCU ones.
Yeah. Do you have an issue with it not being in New York?
I mean, yeah, I definitely feel that. I think I didn't care as much because of the way they, like, introduced Spider-Man, like, being in the MCU.
We see him in Germany for the first time.
Like, he's never really...
Or Berlin.
Berlin, yeah. He's never really established as, like, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Obviously, in Homecoming, they're playing around with that. But, like, yeah, he's in Berlin the first time we see him. So, I think even though in Homecoming he's in New York, like, him being in a different country didn't feel that weird. For the character, it does. But, like, in the MCU, we kind of came to expect it. So, I was fine. It didn't, like, bother me.
It doesn't, like, crush me. Like, that was an issue I had with the movie.
Yeah.
But I think I think Homecoming is fun. But I don't think it's I don't think I like it as much as you. I definitely don't think, like, I think the Spider-Man in Civil War is just so far beyond better than Spider-Man we get in Homecoming. And I feel like they absolutely downgrade for whatever reason. But my point here was this. I wonder if people are so upset with... with the fact that Spider-Man Far From Home takes place not in New York because of how poorly they established New York in Homecoming. Yeah. Because I know people love Homecoming because, he's in high school. Well, they make high school more of a setting than New York.
Yeah.
So it becomes this issue where it just feels so small, and it all feels so small, and then your chance to grow on that is Far From Home, and then you're not in New York, and then we're in No Way Home. They still don't do it, and they were. Yeah, I get it, guys. It takes place in New York, but guess what? Sanctum Sanctorum is more of a setting than all of New York.
Exactly.
When he's like the bridge fight.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we know it's New York.
Yeah, it's not Andrew Garfield fighting Electro in Times Square.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's what his movies are lacking is, fighting Electro in Times Square. Or, like, in TASM 1, fighting the lizard
climbing
with the
buildings in New York.
Climbing a skyscraper and the setting of the New York backdrop on top of the Oscorp building.
New York sewer system. I mean, Spider-Man does it all the time in, like, the animated show. Like, like, it feels very, like...
Yeah.
scummy, but like you love it in New York.
The most raw wall crawling we get with Tom Holland Spider-Man is the Washington Monument, and not in New York.
Not
on a
New
building.
that's
like
rude.
that. I think that's why people.
Point,
that's why Far From Home gets so much hate, and I think it's kind of Homecoming's fault. Because
some of the best moments are in Washington D.C.
Had it been this like. I think you could have easily done something like that with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in England, kind of like what they were talking about at the end of 2.
Yeah.
Just because of how well they established New York in those movies, where we feel like we've gotten a fulfillment of that, and then you can explore outside of it, but we just have none of that. I like your point about, like, the first time we see him, where he's in Berlin. He's not in New York. Like, we don't, like, it's like, but, yeah. So that's kind of my thought about I think Homecoming... It wants to do the high school thing so much to its detriment, that Midtown High feels more like more of a setting than New York does.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Do you feel like it just feels like sets?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Instead of the city.
Especially watching Spider-Man 1 of Sam Raimi's, like them like riding to school or them driving up in Harry Osborn's car. Like it still feels like you're in New York City. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like all of Homecoming feels like you're in Midtown High, so it's a set. You're in the classroom, or you're in the gym class or whatever. Like
I get it, it's Queens before someone says it.
Yeah, exactly. But like it does feel like you're kind of on a set. I mean, it's fine. I feel like I'm hating on these movies, but like
No Way Home.
I enjoy them.
I love No Way Home so much.
Yeah.
Where do they go in New York in No Way Home?
Gosh, it's the Sanctum Sanctorum for most of the time. And then they're near the Statue of Liberty. Like, I mean,
wherever Feast is, because he goes there and then he goes off into the
but
woods
again, it cuts to being in Feast, and again, it cuts to them being in the car.
Right.
So like, there's not a lot of like Tobey Maguire driving through
the opening
New York.
swing.
That's true, and obviously the ending swing.
Yeah.
But like, it's just not a lot.
No.
Amazing Spider-Man spends a lot of time doing that, and Tobey does too. I mean, like even in 3, right? You've got like the parade and like the, or not the parade. Yeah, it's like the Spider-Man Day or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
that
it all just feels New York. Like, and they spend that time.
Well, I was just thinking about like even like the scenes in 3 in Central Park.
Yeah,
like that just
Even the scenes in 3 in the Bell Tower, like it feels like that gothic New York. Like it just all oozes that. But the MCU ones just like have moments, but like it's like they don't care. I hate to say it that way, but
here it is. It looks at New York in the lens of MCU and not in the lens of Spider-Man. Whereas like New York is an asset to Spider-Man because of the power set, and they just don't do anything with it. They treat it like it's Iron Man.
Yes, yeah.
And
New York is very much a part of Spider-Man's identity.
Yeah.
Because of his powers.
Yeah, and they just kind of treat it like he's Iron Man.
Yeah.
Which he is Iron Man Jr. So.
Yeah, in some ways.
But there is that. But yeah. No, I think Spider-Man 2 is good. I would totally agree. Willem Dafoe's better in No Way Home, but that's because they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of figure. They know what works, and they're doing it. You know what I mean? Like
dialing it up.
It's a little bit easier than taking the risk to do it. I think I like the performance in 1, but like it's just. Some neat trick that sense of yours, all of that is so. Can Spider-Man come out to play like he is? He's taking what he did so well, turning it up to 11.
So I'm so glad that like that movie like could have gone so bad, but it went so right. I mean, it's so respectful, and the characters feel like the characters. Like I said, I think Electro's better than he is in TASM 2, but all the other characters, like they feel like they're characters, and I'm so glad. It's so good. Oh, it's so great. I love No Way Home. But I did watch the TASM movies too.
You did?
And I watched TASM 2. Me and Audrey sat down and we watched TASM 2.
On the plane or?
No, and in Italy actually. Mm-hmm. Honeymoon was in Italy. We were in Florence for about 7 days, and where we were in Florence, I got it was like a house essentially. So we had like a kitchen, a living room, stuff like that, and had like a nice TV. So So like in the evenings, we would like spend the day in the city, come back and like just kind of relax. So there was one day, Wednesday, it was like pouring rain, and we didn't really go out and do anything. So we just kind of stayed in and like watched movies, and that's when we kind of watched through the Spider-Man movies. But yeah, we watched TASM 2.
Yep.
We did. It's the first time I've seen it in quite a while.
All right.
Quite a while. I think on my letterbox I had it at about a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's a flat 5 out of 10. Before. At a flat 5 out of 10. You're gonna give me so much. I did bring it up. I know you know this, but it just pains me to say it. I brought it up to a 7 out of 10.
Why does that pain you to say?
Because you've given me so much crap for giving it crap. But I brought it up to a 7 out of 10.
Yep.
So
is that me, or is that just you reviewing it? Is that me defending it, or is that like me pointing the things out and you're watching them? You're like, yeah, that is better. Is that what that is? That's fair. I feel. Hang on.
Here, I'll explain.
When I rewatched the Raimi trilogy, you did that for me.
Did I really?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. So two things that you pointed out for me was, one, the electro turn is more gradual than I thought it was. It's not as much of a flip. Two, you pointed it out, and I kind of just forgot how freaking good the Peter and Gwen stuff is. Oh, it's so effing good. Oh, it's so good.
Two just banger actors. Like two of the best actors we've ever had in Spider-Man projects ever.
Off. It's so good. Their chemistry is off the charts. And I just don't think I always knew. I mean, I've said like, oh, they're great, but I don't think I realized in 2 how good it was.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so many good moments. Andrew is amazing opposite Emma. Emma's opposite amazing Andrew. Like
did you hear it? Like 2 of the best actors in Spider-Man projects.
Absolutely. Andrew is. Well, you saw my review. Andrew's the best Spider-Man we've had.
Oh yeah.
Or he's. I love Tobey for who he is. I think he'll probably always be my favorite.
Sure, that's fair.
But I think Andrew's the best Spider-Man. He is so quippy. I mean, he is everything you could want in Spider-Man. And I'm so sad we did not get more because of TASM 2. Here's
not because of TASM 2, because of Marvel.
Well, because of Marvel. You're right. You're right. Sorry. Here's the moment though that I kind of was like, gosh, I was kind of wrong on this one. The scene he has with May, talking about how Richard left.
Yes,
bro, it's so emotional.
Yeah.
You're my boy. You're my.
I know people make fun of that, and it's great.
I'm your boy.
It's so good. It's a great moment.
It's a really good moment.
It's so good.
It's so freaking good.
Yeah.
And I forgot how freaking good that moment was. And she's a great actress too. Like I've seen her in other things too. And them in that moment is like, it's a gut punch.
Yeah.
And it's really freaking good.
I love
those moments are just so special. It makes
the parent stuff more tolerable.
It does, yes. Like, it does.
It makes the parent stuff not as rough. Yeah. Like I get it. I get why you people don't like it. But for that scene to be her being like, I'm the one who changed your diet. Like I'm not changing your diapers, but I'm the one who was here. I'm the one who took care of you. I made sure you got to school. Yes, I did this. Exactly. I did this. Why do you care so much?
Yes.
Like I love that. Like that. That's cool.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes some sense for someone who took care of a child who was essentially dropped off and then just left.
Yeah, and people hate on the parent stuff, man. Like it's so real, and part of me is when I watch Tom's movies, part of me is like, why isn't this high schooler curious?
Yeah.
You know, like, man, and I get it. Like maybe I like that they did that for Andrew Garfield's iteration. It's interesting and it's relatable as crap. For all the people I know who are adopted, and all the people I know who grew up in a similar situation, like I like you like anyone who has friends like that, you've heard it mentioned.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think people just don't like the parent stuff in TASM 2 because it's used as like a vehicle and a gimmick for Harry Osborn's storyline in some ways, as far as like the Spider Project and things like that. So I think some people probably have a bad taste because they don't like where that goes. But the motivations of Richard Parker make sense to me, and it makes sense for Andrew, to be curious. Like, why would he not be curious? And it's all worth it if we get the May moment. Yeah. Like, absolutely. I mean,
that's so good that you brought that up. I love that because some people, I've heard people in our Discord complain about that and think it's like bad.
Why is that bad?
It's not. It's good.
That just fully makes sense for someone who has put the blood, sweat, and tears into raising this child.
You know what's even better about those movies? Did you watch TASM 1 as well? Mm-hmm. You did?
Yeah.
Meg totally knows.
Oh, yes.
She totally knows.
Yes.
And that's what makes all of her interactions so freaking good, because it's like, are you going to tell me?
Yes.
Or are we going to do this little dance?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, last time you did the launch, you turned everything blue and red. Like, admit it right now. And he's like, I was watching the American flag. I was watching the flag. Nobody watches the flag, Peter. Why don't you freaking tell me you're Spider-Man? Because I know. Like, it's so obvious.
Absolutely
dude.
does.
It's like, that makes that movie and all their chemistry so much better. Mm-hmm. That she knows, and he's like trying to keep this facade up. I freaking love it. She
it's
so obviously knows.
Clearly does.
Especially their speech at the end.
Yeah.
Like when she brings up Spider-Man. No, not speech, but their interaction in the end when she brings up Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, you know. Like you
Clearly
definitely know.
You
definitely know.
Yes.
And you gotta get up. It's so good.
Oh,
dude.
It's so great. It's good. And I think I just kind of didn't put enough weight in those moments, but on a rewatch it's really good. Now, I still think Electro's a weaker villain.
Sure.
I don't think I just don't think they do enough with him to get him really to flesh him out enough to like care.
No,
he gets
they
moment,
nerf
like,
him. They nerf him with Harry. Like
absolutely,
they do absolutely.
Like they were building towards it with like him being tortured by like the doctor, and like they're giving him some motivations. But then he just becomes a pawn of Harry, and it's like you just pulled your punch like so exponentially. So he just feels like he's now kind of like a side piece to the Harry storyline. Gosh, I can't remember the actor's name, but whoever plays Harry,
Dane DeHaan.
Oh, it's rough, dude.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's like everything that Harry's in. I don't know if he just like got bad direction. I haven't seen him in anything else really, but like the Harry stuff is bad. Yeah. It's really bad. I mean,
I think
the stuff with the dad feels really forced and shoehorned in.
I think as much as people want to hate on it, I don't hate Harry but part of it's probably because of Andrew, but Harry and Peter are walking, like catching up. That's all Andrew. Yeah, sure. But I think I don't hate that, but that's a lot of Andrew pulling the weight there.
I don't like hate it, but it does feel kind of like, it does feel jarring to me, at least, for that scene where like they're in the house and Peter shows up and he's like, what's it been like? And I get somebody like Peter Parker would care, enough to like show up 10 years later or 5 years later and be like, hey, I'm here for you. But it doesn't feel like it was earned, I guess, because they never really established that like in the first one that much. So it feels feels shoehorned in for the sake of Harry being in the movie, and I don't like that.
This is why I will defend this a little bit, and not that I'm saying, dude, it's so good, bro. I don't. But because of the established storyline, and I get it, people are complaining about writing, and I'm defending it with writing in the movie, but because of just from context, right? It's obvious within the TASM universe that Peter and Harry are friends because their dads work together.
Yes.
They don't say that. That's different than the comics, right? Because they go to school together and they're friends that way.
Yeah.
So for me, it makes a lot of sense for that relationship to kind of die when Richard and
parts ways. Yeah.
That to me, it kind of like, okay, and that is probably never going to be something they would never really understand as kids. So to me, it doesn't feel, like you said, unearned. I don't really feel that way. I think it's fine for the story that they set up, but I don't necessarily think it's good. But I do think it works within the world that they've established because like they were friends friends
because
situationally,
of their dads.
And not because they grew up like why. Like, yeah. So I to me that would make a little bit more sense. We're childhood friends and we're kind of catching up. Yeah. Doesn't really excuse the rest of it, but that little catch up moment, I don't hate.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's just tough because Andrew's just so good in these scenes, and I think they're just asking a lot of Ding Dong, unfortunately.
So, yeah.
That I just don't think he was ever capable of doing. But I keep thinking of like, oh well, this scene, but it's Andrew because I'm thinking of
when they're skipping rocks. It's
you
Andrew.
take his photo and Andrew's like, I've used the long lens. I don't know him. Like that like
so
like
good.
yeah. It's not great.
Like him just getting angry just doesn't work for me.
That's when it gets cringy.
When he's in like his black like coat and he's got a gun and he's marching back into Oscorp, I'm just like, this just feels like really weird. Sure. You just feel like a bratty kid, not like menacing to me at all. And then when he gets the serum and everything, it's like,
what do you think of that? What goblin venom coming from the spider being kind of a result of the.
I don't think it really makes sense to me.
Why?
Because how do his powers manifest from that, like in that way from the venom?
I think it's just like
they like synthesized it, or he mutated because of it.
Because it's not his blood, so it wasn't like gonna be compatible.
Oh, it's a good point because they kind of established that, because of Richard used his DNA. It made sense that it worked for Peter, but it won't work for anyone else. I think it would have killed him had he not gotten into the suit and it stabilized him. Well, yeah, that's kind of I think that's why he crawled to it.
No, I know. I don't necessarily hate that the birth of kind of like the goblin coming from trying to replicate Peter's powers. I don't hate that because they do that with the symbiote.
The
sometimes.
idea I don't hate.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The finished product sucks.
No, yeah. That's what I'm saying though. Like it's because they do that with the symbiote sometimes.
Yeah.
And I definitely prefer the symbiote being a villain, but I don't hate the idea. And so doing that with Goblin, I'm like, oh okay, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, in the world, it's a makes sense kind of way because of like what they're establishing with like how Peter got his powers. Mm-hmm. So that makes sense in that way. It's just they just fumbled it in the way he looks and the way he acts, and like it's just he's so animalistic, and I get it's kind of the point, but it just doesn't work. And because they like add like him and Elektra into this kind of like weirdly conjoined, like why are these two people together? Like it just doesn't feel like it works really at all. Electro in his moments opposite Spider-Man do work sometimes. None of Harry's stuff works though. I mean, obviously it's like if you don't have Harry, you don't get the Gwen moment. I get that. I would rather have the Gwen moment and it be done in a different way. That's what I would prefer. Obviously, it's not what we had, but it's just weird. It's just kind of jarring for me, and how it kind of turns out as far as like how he looks and how he acts. It just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like it really works. But.
All right, here it is. This is what they should have done. Harry, different actor.
Let's just establish that right now.
But what they should have done is Harry should have. Basically, I kind of like the idea of Harry freeing Electro. Like, I don't hate that, and I understand that makes him a pawn of, but, like, hear me out here. I like this idea where he's like, I can give you access to the grid, to Electro, and I can give you, and I want Spider-Man. So I need Spider-Man's blood. So, i.e., they do the Electro fight. He dies. So then Harry's like, okay, fine. And then he goes down to Special Projects and he sets up Sinister Six to get Spider-Man.
The movie ends with that?
Yeah. Kind of ends. You know how it ends instead with with the guy in Special Projects? It's kind of like Harry is building the Sinister Six team so he can get access to Spider-Man's blood.
So then the plot of 3 would be them trying to get.
Well, like it would be Sinister Six, but like kind of financed by Oscorp, which I think would be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think that works better because I think if you
It just keeps a
if you
lot
cooked more
of
with
the movie,
Electro,
yeah.
cooked more with Electro, given him more time, Harry maybe a little bit less towards the end there, then that would have been that would have been way more interesting setup for Sinister Six.
Yeah.
It kind of just feels like how they set it up of like, well, we have the suits. So let's just try it,
No, and
obviously-
I think like that solves because you could do the taking back the company, and then just leaving it there with Felicity.
Yes.
And that way you don't have to continue it. But
Felicity,
Jen Erso.
Jen Erso, completely forgot about that little nugget there, and it always throws me off that what's his face is in this movie. Paul Giamatti.
Oh yeah,
That is the wildest Paul Giamatti performance. I mean, obviously I remembered him, but like, it's just such a wild.
Can I understand? Can I hear like you dogging on this movie so long, and then you watch the first 10 minutes? Like, are you like, this is pretty great? Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Like,
Swinging.
Yeah, you're like, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good swinging. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking in my head like, I'm trying to remember a good moment in the MCU where there's like good swinging.
It's non-existent.
I started thinking about this Raimi movies before I started thinking about like the MCU movies as like good swinging moments. You know what I mean? And like, they just don't. It sounds terrible because I don't want to dog on the MCU movies because I do really like them and I like Spider-Man in the MCU for what it is in the MCU. But I don't think they really honed in on Spider-Man and what Spider-Man is, like the Raimi trilogy, or Mark Webb did the first one too, right? I was gonna say the Webb duo.
Yeah.
Did because they really honed in on making sure it still felt like Spider-Man through the swinging, through the fighting, just normal like street thugs. And like the relationship with the characters, like all of it felt so Spider-Man in both of those, Raimi and Webb. And the MCU feels like Spider-Man, but it feels like an MCU Spider-Man, not just a Spider-Man on its own. Yep. And I struggle with that. And so like when I'm comparing them now,
I think it's ridiculous to say Tom Holland's the best. Like
I don't think. I don't.
Not in his movies. Maybe potential, but not in his movies. Absolutely not.
I think if we really cook with Brand New Day and they really focus like it sounds like they are, like, hey, we're gonna get back to street level New York City Spider-Man, it might. I mean, it could be some really good movies where it feels like that. But right now where we're at, I can't say it. But I like it. I like the MCU Spider-Man, but it feels more and more like he's less Spider-Man and more just like an MCU superhero.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that.
I have this, and I just hate this feeling, but I just feel when I'm looking at set photos, can you type without looking? Random question.
Fairly well.
I have a guy we know who works at a major company, and he cannot type without looking. And I'm like,
interesting.
It's nuts.
That's crazy.
Like, you need to learn how to do that.
You should figure that
out. I've been thinking about this a long time. And I think it's gonna hurt Brand New Day for me a little bit, and I think it was fine because of context for the MCU movies prior. I think Tom Holland's too short.
You might be right.
I think he's just too short, man.
He just feels too small.
It is fine
something
for
you
Homecoming
notice.
because he's a sophomore,
But as he gets
and
older,
it's fine for Civil War and No Way Home.
But if you're gonna do adult Spider-Man,
he needs to be a little taller.
you don't think they would try to lift him, do you?
I don't know.
They could try. I mean, if they can make Tom Cruise look taller, I think they can make Tom Holland look taller. But I don't know if it's enough.
Hang on. I'm not talking about comics here because I don't know. I'm going to look. But just in context between Toby and Andrew, Tom is hurt by being short.
You feel it in comparison.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Comic book Peter is 5'10".
It's not that drastic.
Well, I mean,
Do you feel like he
not
looks
that
short in the suit though?
I think he does.
You know what I mean?
I think that. I fully agree with you.
How tall is Andrew Tom?
Is
Andrew
5'7".
Tom. Yeah, I just looked. Yeah, how tall is Andrew Garfield?
Oh, he's over 6 foot. I'll look it up, but he's over 6 foot. Oh, hold on. I gotta type in height. Andrew Garfield height. Oh, I was wrong. 5'10". So he's right at the perfect Spider-Man height. Dang it!
So he's 3 inches smaller.
Toby was pretty short though.
Does he not look drastically shorter? It's like maybe it's the costume design.
It could be.
It might be the head shell. The head shell might be too wide.
Toby's 5'8". Tobey Maguire's 5'8". It's doable. If Tobey Maguire's 5'8", it's a skill issue.
It's a skill issue.
It's a costume design, I bet.
It's the costume because it is the costume. It's the face shell. The face shell is the problem because the Civil War suit looks fine. The face shell's too big.
Maybe. Yeah, so it makes his body look smaller.
The head's too wide.
Well, maybe he just needs to bulk up then. He may need to bulk up.
That's ridiculous, though, because he's in the best shape of either of them.
Best shape as far as, like lean muscle, I think. He's not as big as Toby ever was, though. Toby was definitely thicker.
Broader, yeah.
Absolutely broader. So maybe he just needs to beef up a little bit. Because, I mean, Toby in the suit looks a little thick. Not in like a bad way.
Maybe they might just need to make it more effort to make him feel taller.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm nervous. I mean, the suit looks really good, but that face, like...
You agree that the face shell might be a little wide?
I think it's too... Yeah, I think it's too
because
big.
Civil War, it's perfect, but it's CG.
Yeah. Spider-Man. I'm going to look up, like... Just look up Homecoming.
It must be the suit because the suit makes him just look stubby.
Well, it's tough because like it's too round. It's a little too round at the top. Maybe. I don't know. In set images it looks so much better than I feel like in the actual movie. Civil War War looks good. Civil War is a little more square. In Homecoming it's a little bit rounder.
But he looks short.
He does look short. But he's 1 inch shorter than Tobey Maguire.
Why does it feel so drastic?
So it has to be the suit. Well, Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Oh.
Tell us if we're crazy, because...
I think I actually see it.
I wish there was like
this
a
is
more
literally
clear
this
shot of
is
Brand New
literally
Day.
Here it is. Ready? I got it right here. I'll put the image up in the clip if I do it. This doesn't go down far enough.
Oh yeah, it sits really high.
It sits
like
high. It looks like high waisted.
Oh, that's interesting.
True. Like the red doesn't go down far enough, whereas these do. It makes him look taller.
I want to see. What about his Brand New Day suit? I wonder if his Brand New.
Oh, it might go lower.
It is lower. I think it's lower. Not a lot. No, it's definitely lower. Yeah, because it goes down below his waist.
Yep,
do you see
definitely
that?
does. Yeah,
like it's almost like he's got a belt of red.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold my judgment till the movie.
That might be the difference. That's a great point.
I just did. I wasn't.
I will say both Andrew in that picture, both Andrew and Toby are also a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he did.
Like they've got chest.
He 1,000% looks taller right there than he does in Homecoming.
Yeah, he does
for sure.
That is what it is. It's just too high. It's just his torso looks too small. Well, that actually gets me excited for Brand New Day because it's probably gonna look really freaking good.
Because we just in the Discord we just watched Party All of Tom's movies. And I was really kind of developing this theory or this idea. Yeah, Brand New Day. He'll probably look better.
I mean, I still think he needs to bulk up. Like this is a really blurry image, but like he just looks small to me. I think he just looks too small.
I think that's because of the people around him, though.
It could be.
I think the suit does make him look slender, more slim, and a bit taller.
Yeah.
So that's something to be excited about.
That is something to be excited about. Yeah, my Spider-Man watch through, it was fun. We just like we were just randomly like, what movie should we watch?
What do you think of TASM 1?
I've always liked TASM 1.
So
didn't
good.
change. I didn't change at all.
What'd
but
you
like,
give it?
I think I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay. I give
honestly, I'd probably go up to like an 8.5. I don't know if I'd give it a 9, but I'd give it like an 8.5.
If I were being very like unemotional, I think they're both 8s. I mean, I just the William Walker just watched it, but the scene on the freaking building when he's like doing the handstand, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good score.
Yeah, it is a really good score.
It's a pretty good score.
Yeah. And it's just it makes TASM 2 better because like because of all this stuff with Gwen's dad, it makes that back and forth dynamic between them in TASM 2 just a lot better. It makes sense to me. I just feel like Peter would definitely be conflicted by this and go through this and then by the end be like, you know what, it's okay. You know, I love you. I'll go anywhere with you. Like it just makes sense. But yeah, I mean it's good. Lizard is just like very subtly just kind of a banger. Like especially because that actor's performance is kind of subtle and then it just kind of hits. I don't know.
The school fight.
Yeah, school fight's really good.
TASM just gets it. Like they know what to do. They're gonna give you some.
They know what to do with him as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, they're like, we're gonna do a fight in the school. Freaking dope.
Yep.
Why haven't we gotten more of that? No idea. Freaking sick.
How he webs him up.
Freaking
like it just feels
absolute banger suit transitions.
Yeah.
That scene where he throws him and he's like hits him with the shoe and he comes back in the suit.
Yes.
Oh!
So yeah.
Yes. Somebody's been a bad lizard. It's like, oh man, he's like, don't make me have to hurt you.
That suit is
Let's
interesting.
Let's talk this out. Oh man, dude. Andrew Garfield's New York Spider-Man accent just, I mean, smokes a hole in Tom Holland's, man.
Yeah.
It takes Tom to the ground and it pounds till he don't make a sound, man. Like it.
Toby's not even trying. Like
No.
it's just like he didn't even try. Yeah, and he kills it. He kills it.
Hello, pedestrians. Oh man.
I will say, we also did watch Spider-Man 3, and there's so many things that just make you scratch your head in that movie. Like, I like Sandman and Venom. Like, it is a little confusing why like they make some of the choices. It almost feels like Sam Raimi ran out of ideas and was like, we need to do something different. So like, let's just change what we've already established, and it doesn't really work.
No, too many cooks in the kitchen there. I do think I have an issue with Sandman in No Way Home because it's just so freaking convenient the way he ends up acting just for the sake of the story because of the villain. Like he's not with the villains, but he's fighting with the people who want to stay, but because he wants to leave.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Like,
yeah.
Doesn't really also, I don't think he would necessarily probably want to be cured anyways. Like,
yeah.
Because it's a big asset for him in order to provide for his child. Like,
yes, absolutely.
There's a lot of that I just don't, I think is so freaking convenient for the movie, so it can play out the way, so you can have the villains. I just don't think he was the right guy to pool.
Do you think that movie just didn't need him?
Kinda.
I think if you eliminate Sandman, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think the movie's still
agreed. On top of this, Oliver has this take on our Discord, and it's a good take, I think, because he said I really would like to have seen Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin in No Way Home. And I was like, that's interesting. No, follow me here. The reasoning. But I do think, instead of Willem Dafoe, that was what he said, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, Oliver. I think that was his take. And the reasoning was, for Peter and him to interact after knowing what happens. And we get, like, to have Andrew Garfield kind of... And I'm like, that's... Initially, my thought is it's too much for Andrew to go through. Like, you can't do that. Like,
you take away a lot from Tom.
Yeah, agreed. Because Andrew would then just steal the show at that point, like he already does in that movie. But I do think it would have been cool for both Green Goblins to have been in it, because like I just feel like it would have been cool to watch Willem Dafoe like counsel Goblin Jr. like a little
Like,
bit.
this is how you should. Yeah.
That could have been interesting. Also, I mean, I think you also could have done Harry at a certain point.
Oh, like James Franco?
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Well, I guess I've said Harry already, but Ding Dong's Goblin. But
that would be interesting because if it was James Franco after Goblin was killed, then he hates Spider-Man. Like that hits a crazy dynamic because then they team up to kill Spider-Man and they have different motivations.
Yeah. Like, when you pull him, I think you pull him when he remembers in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
So when you know,
Yes. He's got that kind of fresh like.
Now,
and then he sees his dad in No Way Home, and there's like this crazy dichotomy of like, that's my dad. We both kind of hate Spider-Man. You know, like this. You can play around with that like dynamic. That would be really good. That would be a way to pull something from Spider-Man 3. Don't bring anything else, but I like that better.
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, I mean, TASM 2 Goblin, like
it's too much for Andrew to deal with, like because of the reason.
Also, like, what would he deal with? Like, I mean,
well, like getting angry.
Yeah, I guess like.
But that's also saying. This is also a seasoned Spider-Man who has gone through and has come out the other side, and the way they set up TASM 2, I mean, he deals with Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin again at some point.
Yeah.
So it's more just like wanting to see it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got in a debate with somebody about because I made a comment because of that, because we said that we think Andrew would continue the Spider Project probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
On top of that, oh wait, whoa. Oh no, Harry's in jail. Never mind. I thought initially I was going to say, oh, Harry's the CEO of Oscorp because the virus is in him, or the venom's in him, and it's bonded to him. I bet they could make a spider just off of his blood. But that being said, the line from I bet you there's an opportunity to do Miles in the TASM universe just because of the line from Jamie Foxx where he's like, I saw, maybe there's a black Spider-Man out there, and Andrew's kind of like I'm like, you could just be like, yeah, he's training Miles right now, and that scene still works the same.
Yeah, that's true.
But their response was no, because he would have told him in that moment, oh yeah, I got someone for you to meet. I'm like, nah, he would have just nodded. Like, yeah, maybe.
Well, okay, so in the context of TASM 2, though, that doesn't work.
Why?
Because the only reason it works on Peter is because it's Richard's DNA.
I know, but we're saying if he continued the Spider Project like we said he could.
Oh, and he continues to synthesize and work on it. Okay,
Yeah,
you're right. That's right. We were talking about, like, would he continue the research, and I absolutely think you would, especially knowing Richard's motivations. Yes, I got you.
And that's easy as like, Peter volunteering at Feast with Miles, and Miles follows him back to the Roosevelt train station, which is like what you can hate on it. The Roosevelt train is a cool little Spider-Man lair. Okay, like that's a cool spot for Spider-Man to have. Like
it doesn't make
his
the most
gadgets.
sense, but like,
oh no.
But
it's cool.
But it's cool. I mean, the fact that it comes up from the
way it does.
The way it does, it's like, how did this man, like,
after being behind like a false wall,
how did he like engineer this to happen? Just like under, like, it doesn't make sense, but it is a cool little layer. Yeah. It definitely could work. I think there's room for it. Man, we should have gotten a TASM 3. Way to go, Marvel. That's all right. That's enough about Spider-Man, I guess. It was fun.
Would you have liked Andrew to be Spider-Man in the MCU? I mean, it would have to have been completely different. But
I mean, it's like I'm trying to separate how good Andrew is as Spider-Man and like what they're doing within the MCU, because it's so like MCU woven DNA that like trying to force Andrew into that, like I may be like it's too jarring. I may be like Andrew Garfield's killing it in the performance, but like I don't know how it fits in.
I think
we needed something fresh.
a good indicator of that.
It is, but like he's playing. Like we're still coming at it from the lens of like he's playing TASM Spider-Man. That's still Raimi Spider-Man, and this is like they're still kind of separate. Their chemistry just works together.
So what I mean by that is I'm thinking about the moments when like he's like
interacting with the other
Spider-Man, but on top of that, he's grabbing the Sandman cure. He's like, hey, and he's picking it up like as he's running from the lizard, hey, and he grabs it and he's swinging and he's like, or he's like, hey, Dr. Connors, like all of that. I'm like, I wish Spider-Man did that. You know, like that's kind of what I mean. I understand what you're saying, but I almost just feel like you would have to. It is not a transplant situation. It has to be different. And you would probably end up doing Tony hires Peter at Stark, but you would probably, because of how mature he is,
I was going to say, you would have to figure that out.
Do the actual probably Civil War plot, which is maybe that Peter would switch sides.
Yeah. Reveals his identity. That's part of, I think, the Civil War. Yeah.
But go to Cap's side.
Oh, go to Cap's side. Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, if the problem with that is, like, if you wanted to establish, like, a Mary Jane and you wanted to establish, well, I guess in TASM they could.
Yeah.
Technically. It would have been hard. I just don't know if I want, like, yes, I want to see more of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
TASM movies canon. Like, that's the problem.
And it would be really hard to try to separate that, I think. Yeah. So I think they needed to do something new.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm just saying, like, that was on the table at some point.
If they found a way to keep him, I mean, obviously like a more mature, lived-in Spider-Man, I mean, it could work. I mean, technically, yeah, he probably could have played it. I mean, he could still be playing it. I mean, he did No Way Home. I mean, look at his movies now. I mean, he still looks like he's in his freaking early 30s. So, I mean, he would have been the actor to do it, I will say. But I am glad that we got kind of like a fresh iteration of it
needed
in the MCU. You think they'll ever? Well, I think Andrew is going to be back. I think he'll be back. He's coming back in the Avengers movies.
Sure. Yeah,
he'll be there in Secret Wars.
I just feel like Tom, it just suffers. I don't believe a single person in New York has ever gone, oh, it's Spider-Man in the MCU.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, in Andrew's and Toby's movie, you're like, it's wow. Yeah. Whoa, it's Spider-Man. You know?
Yeah, and I know
he just seems more like a joke in the MCU.
It is more of like a joke because, like, you point to the moment where there's he like swings up in there. That guy's like, "Wow, it's Spider-Man!"
Yeah,
you know, it's a joke. It's not like, yes, it feels like a New York City moment, but like it's meant to be kind of like a goofy moment, not like Spider-Man being respected and appreciated. Like when he stops whatever, street thugs or whatever, and they're kind of like in awe of him, or hey, it's Spider-Man, like a little kid, they're like excited to see him. There's like the moment where he's like standing, Tobey Maguire's like standing next to the kid, and he's like, you like the billboard, or whatever. We don't have anything like that really with Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I just like, do you think for Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU, do you think a kid with terminal cancer would wish to meet Spider-Man in the MCU over the other heroes? And it's absolutely not.
They're gonna take Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man, Captain America. Sam's Captain America. I bet some of them would take Bucky. I mean, it's Red Guardian probably over Spider-Man. I mean, we got to see Brand New Day first, but there is. I do think it's lacking that kind of stoicism that Spider-Man can have,
Yeah, it's just because it's in the MCU.
But it looks like he's saving some. I've seen some clips of him saving kids in Brand New Day.
I mean, that's what they pitch, which could be to its detriment if it doesn't really deliver on that. But they're pitching it as like, we're getting back to street level Spider-Man. He's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, not just like a grander MCU Spider-Man. So if they deliver that, it could be great. But if it feels still MCU and they don't deliver on that after marketing it that way, it's going to be a letdown.
No, man. When we watched No Way Home again, I was all between meeting them all working at Midtown High, and then never mind. Man, Ned's portals boned us in No Way Home of a swinging scene. I'm just realizing that.
Yeah.
Man, it would have been so sick if Tom and Andrew, or Tom and Toby were swinging, and then you have Andrew just like whoosh, doing something freaking nuts, and like he's like, and they're like, that's so much.
That's so
extra.
That's like, why did you flip?
Yeah.
What's that?
There's something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ned.
Thanks, Ned. I mean, they could have done a lot with that. I wish we got more time with them, but great movie. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite. And I shouldn't complain too much. I mean, we're getting great Spider-Man movies and content, and I think Brand New Day is going to be good. I think it is going to be good. Let's see, what else we talked about Spider-Man for a while.
Yeah.
But that's why my honeymoon was great. Let's see.
You want to save it for next week?
Yeah. Let's see. Did you want to talk about any of the Halloween stuff?
Sure, let's end it there.
Let's end it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're a little late, obviously, on...
Are you going to watch Hereditary?
We're a little late on the Halloween stuff.
Are you going to watch Hereditary?
We are a little late on the Halloween stuff. Life
what
got
if I watch
crazy.
it with you?
All I have seen...
Hang on.
Hold on.
Okay.
No, hold on. All I have seen since that happened, and it has to be because that happened, is what are the 5 scariest movies from science? Number 1, Hereditary. And I just get clips of the mom banging her head on the freaking attic door, and I want to crap myself.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So that's just what's been fed to me ever since that happened. I hate it.
So I did something super wussy, because someone was talking about the lore of it being really good, and so I got curious. So I watched a breakdown video.
Oh.
Which I do this with a lot of horror movies because I'm a wuss. And
the
the lore actually kind of intrigued me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it did seem interesting. It is impressive film. Like the themes and the execution and all the it is pretty cool. Like from a
concept
and execution standpoint,
Yeah.
very impressive. Like I think if we scored it, it'd be pretty high
in
our score how we score because of just how well executed it is, and there's some great scenes.
Yeah.
That being said. Yeah. So
It's also
my first watch this year for Halloween, not for Halloween, but officially my favorite horror movie is it's Alien Romulus, but I don't think I feel like Alien Romulus is a thriller, and I just don't think it's horror.
So
considered to be horror.
I think Alien Romulus is more horror than most of the other
because of the
Alien movies.
offspring, but that's not. I mean, it's definitely a
still,
sci-fi
yes,
thriller.
But it's pretty terrifying.
Sure, it's definitely a sci-fi thriller. Scream is genuinely Scream is probably a top 30 movie for me. I think Scream is very good.
I've never seen Scream.
I think Scream is awesome. Scream is so freaking good. I was very impressed. I really liked it, and the oh my gosh, the cast and the execute. Don't look anything up.
No, I'm not.
If you don't know any of the twists, don't do it.
I'm not. I genuinely don't. So I need to watch this.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really not that bad either, and it's fun and it's funny and it's meta.
Yeah.
And it's just a great time. And I really liked it. And I've seen all the Scream movies now, and it's a great franchise. It's pretty, I mean...
I've heard a lot of people talk about them and say that, the latter ones have really fallen off and not been great.
Sure. I understand. I also see people who like them, which is whatever. I think they're all just kind of fun. And there's a scene with Ghostface in Scream 6 that's on a subway. It's just crazy because it's this girl looking at... Okay, so They know they're getting hunted by a ghost face.
Yes.
And they get on the subway on Halloween, and all these people are dressed like Ghostface because in the movie it becomes a film franchise. And so all these people are Ghostface. There's a bunch of them on the train, and she's just kind of like she's pinned against the wall because she's like,
which one is it?
Oh my gosh, like I can't trust anybody. And the train is like going in and out of tunnels, so there's moments when it gets really dark. And then, like, it'll light up, and all the ghost faces but one in the background is looking right at her. Oh. And then it gets dark again, and then he's gone. Oh. And then it gets dark again, and then he's over here. And it is executed at a 13 out of 10, dude. Dang. It is such a good... Because I'm thinking, someone's opening the train car behind her.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and, like, that's what's going to happen. No. They make you sit in it and watch him. And you the whole time, you're like, but... Is this like the same guy, or is this another guy just happening to look like that? That's how good it is. Yeah. So it's like he is getting closer and closer and closer, and you're just not sure every single time.
Every time, if it's
like, is this in her head? Like, it's so good. I'm not gonna tell you if it is or not, but oh my gosh, it's incredible. That's like it was pretty great.
Yeah,
made me definitely think. But all the the first like reveal is the best one, absolutely. Who's wearing the mask? Randomly, I think Scream 4 has the second best reveal because I genuinely did not see that coming like whatsoever, and I definitely was not suspecting them at all.
Yeah.
And it's you never think like, oh, it'd be interesting if they made that the killer, but they didn't. That's what they did.
Yes,
that was cool. But yeah,
I got you.
I like the Scream franchise. It's really good. I need to watch. I watched Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
The original Friday the 13th. Yeah, sucks so bad. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I tried to like look at him like I'm really gonna try and appreciate this.
It's just not.
I cannot believe that movie launched a franchise as big as that one.
Yeah.
Do you know Jason's not even in it?
He's not in that one?
It's his mom.
Oh wow, that's wild.
And then he like comes back from the dead.
Yes.
And is the killer the rest of the time.
That's
it's
crazy.
So stupid. It's just like a bunch of people walking around a camp and then seeing someone with a knife and then getting killed.
Yes,
like it's so stupid. It was not good. I trudged through that. Not good. Not fun.
Yeah, I never really watched a lot of those classic horror movies just because I was never a horror person, I guess. But.
Me neither. But Scream is very good. Scream's not scary at all.
That's
it's just fun. It's fun slasher, and it's it's really good.
Yeah,
I think I recommend everybody watch Scream for sure. But I think we need to watch Hereditary. I'll watch it with you.
Maybe together I'll do it.
I think we'll just pick a day, nice daylight day.
All the windows open.
If we watch it together, I think we'll definitely be like, wow, look at that. Or, whoa, look at that shot.
That's true.
And I think that's what I'm just so afraid of being afraid. You know?
Yes, yeah.
Where I do think that stuff is probably fun, right? Yeah. Like, oh, snap. This is like, that's crazy. Yeah. But.
Yeah, the one thing I've seen, her bang your head, I'm like, that's wild. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, everybody's seen
From what I gather, there's not much else of stuff like that. It's all just kind of like putting you in a pressure cooker the whole movie.
Yeah.
And it kind of like builds up to that point. It's kind of just like making you sit. I'm going to watch the Blair Witch Project also.
Apparently that's pretty scary.
Yeah, on Duck Takes, I asked them, I answered a poll of theirs, and they picked my question. And it was like, recommend top 3 horror movies to someone who hasn't seen a horror movie. I don't remember. They both recommend Scream, and I've seen Scream. Someone recommended Conjuring, and then I think Blake recommended Blair Witch Project. No, Garrett recommended Scream, Conjuring, and the Blair Witch Project. No, frick. I think it's the other way around. Whatever.
Yeah.
But they both mentioned it, and I was like, I should probably watch it.
Have
you watched Robert Eggers' The Witch?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch that one.
So
that's like the one Robert Eggers movie that I think I actually probably would be scared of.
I kind of thought I was going to get the guts to watch it, and I watched the trailer, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I want to. He's like, where he's at right now, well, I mean, he hasn't always been.
Sweet spot, but
he's in a sweet spot of like because he's gonna do a werewolf movie next, like of kind of playing with these. Oh, absolutely, like playing with these more like fantastical elements that I can kind of get with. But The Witch, from what I can tell, and I have seen a trailer, is like genuinely terrifying. Like I don't want to watch that. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll muster the courage, but I don't think I want to. That'll just be the one in his filmography that I won't touch. The Lighthouse, though, is really good. I don't know if it's a great Halloween movie, but I think if you're just looking for like a creepy, good movie, that would probably be a good one. Do you think Sinners will be a movie you watch every year around Halloween? I think it will be.
Really?
I genuinely think Sinners will become a bit of like a comfort like Halloween movie. Because it's just so good, and like past like the initial watch of kind of like the, you know, the scares. It's not even really that scary, but like, you know what I mean? Like the initial imagery and scariness of it. Like I think it will be kind of like a comfort. It's October, you know, let's watch it once in October. I think it will be. Is
the first Harry Potter a Halloween movie?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh. I made a post about showing my son his first Halloween movie, and I showed him Harry Potter, and everyone's like, Harry Potter's a Christmas movie. Yeah, no dur. Guess what? Christmas and Halloween share the same amount of screen time in Harry Potter 1.
Yeah.
Hey, shocker. Here we go. Reddit. I'm sorry. These are friends of mine who said this, so I'm very volume. Harry Potter, the Sorcerer's Stone is absolutely can be considered a Halloween movie, and here's why. I think it's the only movie that really does Halloween. Okay?
Yes, yeah.
It shares about the same amount of setting time as Christmas does.
Yeah.
But here's the number one reason Harry Potter is a Halloween movie. Here it is right now. If you watch Harry Potter 1 on Halloween, and then you watch one Harry Potter movie every week, you count down to Christmas.
Oh.
So there you go. That's why you start on Halloween.
That's a good point.
Yep. You're welcome.
Wow. You're welcome, world. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, I've never really thought about it one way or the other, but yeah, it's all.
I had a lot of people telling me it's a Christmas movie. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, well, yeah. Obviously, Christmas is in it.
Yeah, and they're Christmas movies. Okay, I get it. But this one has Halloween in it, and it's fun.
So yeah, that's completely fine to say. Absolutely. That's fun. I'm trying to think if there's any other good Halloween movies. Obviously, The Shining is like a classic. Have you ever seen The Shining? You should watch The Shining. You need to watch The Shining.
That was one of them. So Garrett recommended Scream, The Shining, and Conjuring. That's what he said.
You could absolutely handle The Shining too.
I think so. I'm getting kind of brave. I'm finding.
I can tell.
Yeah. Well, so I'm watching a lot of movies on my phone while I'm working.
So it's a little easier to be.
So it's definitely easier
to kind of disassociate with
it. Theater, you know,
or even at home on your big screen. You know what I mean? Like at night.
Oh,
that's different.
That's what this was. Welcome to Derry.
Oh, yes.
It's freaking great.
Is it?
It's very good.
So I need to watch it.
Yes.
So I will say all of the hype around. Well, I did see one scene from Welcome to Derry, and it looked awful.
Which one?
The scene with the mom birthing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where it showed up, but it showed up on my feed. Oh, it was it was somebody reacting to it.
Yeah.
And I stuck on it because I didn't quite know what it was. I didn't know if it was from the other It movies or from Welcome to Derry. And I was mortified.
It is topping the It movies. Like in the first 2 episodes, it
made me like
significantly
if
scarier.
anything like the other It movies is like this, like I don't know if I want to watch it.
The show is significantly scarier than the 2 movies. Absolutely.
Like
in the first
when
2
that
episodes.
Mom like leans up and then I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
But
everything else though is kind of made me want to watch the movies.
That scene, very good. By the way, it's terrifying. It's also very, very good because like on the radio, they're talking about people from who basically like this I forget what, but they're mentioning like there's a high increase in mutated or like problematic births and stuff on the radio, and it's something that was going on in the time period.
Gotcha.
And that's why and like they were, when you listen to the director kind of talk about it, it's kind of like, oh wow, dang,
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
But no, the show is good, and it does some jaw dropping stuff, but it's not like holy crap, this got real.
Yeah.
And did you know they tied it into The Shining?
No.
Yeah, what's his name? There's a character in The Shining.
Jack?
No, he's in The Shining, and he's like
Oh, he's talking about
telepathic or whatever.
Yeah. It's he talks about having the ability, the shine.
Yes.
I'll
Dick
tell you who it is.
Halloran.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait. Who?
Is Dick Halloran?
Oh, yes. I'm
Yeah.
looking at Scatman Crothers, who's the actor.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's in it. Welcome to Derry, because the Stephen King universe is all connected.
Yes,
So
yeah.
he's in it with.
That's interesting.
And it's
So Welcome to Derry goes into the lore of how Pennywise is created, correct?
no, it's kind of so this is what's so cool, I think, is because they're doing the it's scarier. They're calling it like scarier Stranger Things, and like there's a lot of stuff with like Stranger Things is leaving and Welcome to Derry is coming in, because the plan is because Pennywise, or the creature, only comes out every 27 years to do 3 seasons, 27 years apart, counting back to the origin. So that's kind of like the foreseeable goal. Now, hopefully they get to do it, but it's not. I think we get a little bit of origin, but the goal is to kind of flesh out Pennywise a little bit.
Gotcha.
In his method.
So when is this one set?
27 years before It Chapter 1.
It Chapter 1 is modern day.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to.
Chapter 2 is modern. Yeah.
Chapter 2 is modern. That's right, because they're all grown up.
Yeah.
Because Bill Hader's and
Yep.
yeah. So, okay, so we're 3 back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how would they continue that then? Is
They
there
do
a
it,
time
then they
period
go
where-
27 years before. So always give you something new.
Oh, I see. And you can keep. Gotcha. Makes sense. Just from what I had thought of this, I thought it was like an origin story for him.
And we're already meeting some characters that we know of in Chapter 1.
Gotcha. Who are grown up at that point.
Yeah.
And then
It'd be
like
cool.
maybe like moms
If
and dads and things like that.
If we actually
maybe.
execute the vision, it's going to be pretty cool.
Dang. How many episodes is this going to be?
I don't know, but I will tell you, and I'm not trying to discourage you, but we should definitely watch It 1 and 2, because I don't think they're that bad. But episode 2 made me turn away.
Really?
It made me like look away. Like I was like, I put my phone down and was like, didn't watch it because it was freaking me out.
Oof. Is it like that's not the scene that I've seen clearly, right?
No, it's not that. It's worse, I think.
Worse? Oh, no. No. Because I was watching that scene on my phone and I was like, this is awful.
Oh, it's so much worse than that. This one? Yeah.
Oh,
it's similar to that one, but it's pretty freaking scary. But do you know the lore behind Pennywise?
No, not really.
Like he's like an interdimensional being from the Deadlights that's like like a force within the world of Stephen King and like all of that.
Not that far. I know the most I really knew is that he was an interdimensional being that appears at certain periods of time to like feed on children. Like he lures
feed on
them
their
in,
souls, feed on fear.
Like fear, yes. And he shows them their like worst fears and feeds on that. So that's why like in it takes like all the different like shapes and forms and things like that. That's as far as I know.
I just think it makes the whole thing more palatable because it's so kind of grand and like, it's not like
entity haunting. It's like this is like a creepy like alien like, creature. Yeah, it does make it. It doesn't make the scary stuff though any better, I don't think.
Sure.
I don't know if I watch it.
But the show is about, there's like a military angle it's taking place during the Cold War. So there's some stuff with maybe like the military wanting to, I don't really know basically what the military is like looking for, and all they're saying is like, we're looking for a weapon that is fear itself, which is.
Oh, well, it makes sense why we're getting into Stranger Things territory here. Yeah.
So
scarier Stranger Things.
I think
that makes sense.
Super random.
I didn't see it.
I'll read it to you later.
That's yeah, that makes sense why it would be Stranger Things-esque. Because it is a little grander. There's more, not sci-fi, but like in a way, kind of like those sci-fi elements. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
You should watch it in 1 and 2.
Everything around it was getting me really hyped, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I do want to watch these movies. And then I saw that scene, and I was like, I don't know anymore.
It's so everything they've done in the show is so much worse than the movies.
I've seen like the one scene I've seen from the movies is like the old lady like running. I hate that.
They do that. They do that in the show, but worse.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's just as bad. I think it's just as eerie, like what they do in the show, because it's a girl going through a grocery store, and like as she passes people in the grocery store, some of them will like, and then there'll be times when they'll go like, and they'll like contort, and it's that. I mean, they do it over a long time, and it's
that I'm gonna have nightmares tonight thinking about it.
Yeah, but no, you should at least watch 1.
Okay.
I think
because most people love
could
1.
make it scarier. Like that's how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not. The purpose isn't to. I think they kind of just like, we want to tell a good story, but part of the story is that this guy is trying to make these kids afraid.
Yeah.
And you believe that they're afraid, but it's. I don't think it's like as bad as. It's really not. It's a really good. Chapter 1's a very good movie.
Yeah.
All right, we need to wrap this up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's all I got. That's a wrap, baby.